How y'all doing, man, on this Thoughtful Thursday? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? How y'all doing out there, man? Is y'all up? You know what I'm talking about? What you thinking about? You know what I'm talking about? What's good, people like hee hee ha ha? You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen. Lil Easy. All my folks incarcerated. All my folks on the bottom of the game. All my folks on top of it. Hold on. Let me put that back in park. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing, bruh. We gonna get through it to get to it if you know what I'm talking about. Now we gonna swing that finger, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide, you know what I'm talking about? Just talked to him this morning in Dougal, you know what I'm talking about? And Fresh, you know what I'm talking about? I see y'all, man. They say they might get a guest appearance, you know what I'm talking about? He say, what time do I gotta call to talk to y'all? You know what I'm talking about? Mike, you know what I'm talking about? Lil Rude, not Lil Rude, Lil Rude, you know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next, you know what I'm talking about? Same thing. All my folks on the bottom of the game, all my folks on top of it, you know what I'm talking about? Keep your head up and keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, folks. Now let's get through these disclaimers, man. I'm kinda in a rush, so I didn't have time to roll something, you know what I'm talking about? Even though I don't promote rolling nothing, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug usage. I don't promote no drug sellage. I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. You know what I'm talking about? Don't, you know what I'm talking about? Promote, you know what I'm talking about? No, negativity, not me. I don't promote nothing. All I promote is do what you're gonna do with your time, people, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with it. We don't know how much we give people, you know what I'm talking about? But me, I ain't prejudiced. No, I'm not. Me, I don't have nothing against the sexually different. No, I don't. You know what I'm talking about? Me, I don't have nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? To bring that peace, bring that joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? Back to the YouTube community. Now, is you with me? Come on and fuck with your partner. You know what I'm talking about, man? How y'all doing out there, man? You know what I'm talking about? On this thoughtful Thursday, you know what I'm talking about? We gonna call this one right here the I don't know how I name it after I'm done with it. But look, we up at High Desert, not the one back home, the one out here, right? We up in High Desert, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out B-Dog, you know what I'm talking about? He was Marcelli at the time. Now, it was another dude who came into our pod. He used to be Marcelli. He was like, when he first came, I'm gonna tell y'all, let me hear you a little bit background, extensive background on this character right here. You know what I'm talking about? When he came, when he was Marcelli, he was like a blood from Reno or something, you know what I mean? So I guess the Bloods from Reno came, you know what I'm talking about? Then they told him, no, you don't do that, you know what I'm talking about? So then he was, but you get the picture, you know what I'm talking about? He was one of the people looking for somewhere to be accepted. So somehow, I don't know how it happened, you know what I'm talking about? He ended up in a Oos car, you know what I'm talking about? I think he told the people his grandmama was Hawaiian, and I don't know how he did it right, but he ended up there, right? So look, he over there, long story short, he done spoke on their business or whatever. So they catch him back when he get up back to the other yard. You know what I'm talking about? So we on the yard, it's the end of the gym, you know what I'm talking about? So don't nobody know what happened. We walking back, you know what I'm talking about? I was walking back with a main line from Maynard from Stockton. I see you, man, main line. Man, this man came up out of there. I'm talking about sideways to the next light, talking about they hit me, they jumped on me, right? Like, what is you talking about, bro? So he talking about the oozes, they called him over there and you know what I'm talking about, they had a little tussle or something, but they got him, you know what I'm talking about, long story short, they got him, you know what I'm talking about? So he came up out of there talking about, man, they got me, we got to get back. So like, the gym over, this is like on a Friday, you know what I'm talking about, but we go back to the gym Monday morning, the first ones up in there, right? Oh man, so for the next 2-3 days, he running around talking about what he gonna do. When I see him, I'm gonna do him like this. And you know what I'm talking about? He doing all that shit. He running around, shadow boxing and shit. And every time he running, anybody could tell. And when I see him, I'm gonna do him like this. You know what I'm talking about? All that shit. So this shit came. Shout out to B-Dog, because B-Dog said, man, that man over there is scared as hell. You know what I'm talking about? So look, man, Monday come, bro. This man got people in the gym, don't even go OGs up in there with the gym attire on, wearing coats. Everybody got their beanies on, hugging, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody think it's finna jump. But he been running around all the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, talking about, I'm gonna do him like this. So we get in the gym, the first thing I noticed that he didn't have no energy to do him like this. You know what I'm talking about? He looking at me, right? So I go sit down, he clinging to me, you know what I'm talking about? My OG partner. He say, look, he called me over there. He was like, look, DB, I'm not finna do this, man. I'm not finna let this man just use me. You know what I'm talking about? He said, you gotta pay for protection. You know what I'm talking about? So as he went into a store list that the man could give him to stand by, right? I'm like, all right, bro. So I go over there. I see he's scared, man. That's why I say it's thoughtful Thursday. I say, look, man, I already know your problem. I said, the first thing you did, though, is running around talking about, I'm gonna do him like this. You know what I'm talking about? Because now everybody waiting to see if you gonna do him like this. You know what I'm talking about? And all that shit like that there. So I say, look, man, that was your first mistake. You know, ran around there. Now you can put yourself on the stage, and the universe helped you. You know what I'm talking about? So he's sitting up in there. I say, look, bro, if you don't care about what people think and you don't want to fight, man, just squash this stuff, man. Go home. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know how you got no people in business anyway. You know what I'm talking about? So he was like, all right. So I tell my OG partner to go holler at Singer. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Singer. Who remember him? You know what I'm talking about? Singer go holler at the people and it was squash. Singer come back and say, look, man, it's over. Don't even speak on it no more. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, man, when we got back to the pod, there's a wah, 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 wah. Somebody told that nigga it was like a firecracker that you thought was finna bust, and that motherfucker said,